Tonight will be a simple discussion. We're not even gonna go real deep. Nardone asked a good question when he came on early, which is where we at with grading the test. I let you guys know, I saw some people, there's one answer that I saw consistently, people seemingly consistently had something that was relatively close, but I thought was wrong. So I'm going to go back and look at the materials and make sure I gave you the right information. If the information has any kind of ambiguity, I'll give you full credit for the answer if either way you answered it, because it looks like only two answers seem to exist. And either way you answer it, if there's no ambiguity, you'll get full credit. So that's one. Two, I will grade the test and get your scores back up on the blackboard as soon as possible. They'll probably either be tonight or sometime early tomorrow. I did notice that I think based on the size of the class that everybody took the test. That's good. Part of one of the other reasons why I put out a test to kind of make sure that like people are getting my messages and seeing it. I'm not the greatest at using Blackboard, and I apologize. I'm trying my best. So, I appreciate your patience. Those people who can speak, I know Arian can't right now, or his phone didn't seem to be letting him speak for the moment.
Can you hear me, mister?
Yeah, I hear you now, my dude. I hear you now. Be careful. I know you're in the car, so I want you to be careful. I don't want to make this something that causes you an accident.
No, it's all right. I'm on my way. I was just doing something for my grandmother, but
okay.
I'm just tuning in and letting you know I'm here.
All right. So I have 4 of you in here at this moment. Arian, are you in a group?
Not at the moment.
Okay, good. Excellent. Nope, don't worry about it. That's excellent. Nardone, you're not in a group, right?
Right.
Okay. Arviana, are you in a group?
No.
Okay, guess what? The 3 of you are now in a group together. And what about you, Hershey? I think, Hershey, you already are in a group.
Yes, I'm in a group.
Okay. All right. So in the chat, I want you guys to share emails. Nardone, Arviana, and Arian, I want you to share emails or phone numbers, whatever makes the most sense. And see that Arian put his number in. And Nardone and Arviana, put your contact information, whichever makes you most comfortable, so you guys can start. And I think you'll need, the groups are supposed to be 4 people, so you may need 1 more person. You actually can do it with 3, but we're gonna talk about our next steps. So we got the test. We'll have that out of the way. No one, from the best of my knowledge at this point, from what I've seen, is in jeopardy of getting a poor grade for their midterms. Everyone looks like they're going to be, a high B or an A. So I don't want anyone to be all burnt up. I remain disappointed that we can't return to campus as of yet, if at all, this semester. But we're going to march on and do it this way. We will be using StreamYard moving forward to start to do our initial projects. And what we're going to do is we're going to produce a project. Each group will produce an individual project. Each group will assign the individuals in their group to the tasks that they think are important. So somebody will, for instance, be an anchor person, and somebody will be a producer, and somebody will be the director. If you guys want to go out and shoot some kind of video using your phones or a camera or what have you, somebody can do that. I will put stories into StreamYard for you. I will put stories in the StreamYard for you. The director should contact me and let me know that they're going to sign in the StreamYard for your first project. I'll give you the code to get in, and then once you get in, you'll be able to watch the stories. You'll be able to invite your class in. You'll be able to do the things that you need to do to make it. I'm gonna see Hershey's also coming in a second time around. Okay. And so now we're going to begin after today using StreamYard to start having our, let's just call them our starter projects, where we can make all the mistakes. These starter projects are just simply for me to see that you guys know how to use the platform, to see that you are making mistakes or getting it right or whatever, anywhere in between, so I can give you some coaching and some tips, help you understand what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, and things that you're doing you should stop doing and things you should do more of. So you're going to write a script. The stories that I give you, the videos that I give you will be a part of your script. You'll put those together in that. You'll write me a rundown that will allow me to understand what I should be seeing when I watch this. I want to know that, yup, you said that you were going to, go to a 2-shot at this point and kick this story. And then from out of that story, you're going to go to a commercial. And I want to be able to look at that rundown sheet and know that these things are supposed to happen in time. And where you're missing, we'll be able to figure out what happened, which probably was just a matter of nerves or just a wrong punch, and keep doing it until we get it right. And as we get closer to the latter portions, the latter weeks of the semester, then we will start doing these projects for grades. And that's when we're going to be a lot more focused on getting them right and doing everything as they should be done. And I think I have us set to have 3 projects. I think what we'll wind up doing is 4. If the group size is 4, that gives everybody an opportunity to kind of rotate through the different job functions or duties and move forward. So what I want you all to do is, as you all have collected yourselves together this evening, Arian, Arviana, and Nardan, you become a group. You guys need to be in touch with one another and start thinking about who's going to do what. And as soon as you have a director, that person was going to say, that person needs to try to log on, get the message that an email is going to be sent to me for to gain access. I'll send that back to you. And once I send you the login code, that director will be able to use that login code for the rest of the semester, provided that they continue to use the same computer and browser. So we'll be able to do that. And then when it's time to move to the next director, we'll do the same thing. That director will contact me. I'll get them the login code and so on and so forth. And we'll keep that going until we're all ready to move forward and start doing our final projects, if you will, or our projects for points. These newscasts that you all will produce should be somewhere between 10 and 12 minutes. And you can create, while I will give you a template and some suggested things, you can freelance off of that. Like, I'm gonna give you the minimum that you're required to do. If you decide like, oh, we want to have a call-in interview, that's going to be up to you, and we'll get to how that works. So I'm talking to you guys, but I'm also talking to the people who are going to watch this on YouTube because they're not here tonight. And those things are this. The things I want to say about that is this. Now is the time for everybody to get with their groups and start making plans to get into StreamYard for the first time and play with it. Now is the time for everyone to get into their groups, get in touch with one another. One thing about advanced television production is there's production as in holding the camera or editing video or using the switcher. And there's also producing. And producing is the idea that we are managing a project, meaning that, oh, I got to get these 3-4 other people on the phone at Saturday at 2:30 in the afternoon and delegate responsibilities. Or I have to get everybody to agree that we're going to use StreamYard on Sunday afternoon at 6 p.m. or whatever it may be. And so now is the time for us to at least begin the producer functions of managing our teams and the projects that these teams are required to produce. So with that much being said, Tuesday of next week, which is what at least for me, is officially a class day, and Thursday of next week is officially a class day. We will not necessarily meet for class. We will not have a lecture. We won't meet for class. None of that. You all are going to take those times or any time in the next, from this Thursday, when we hang up this evening, to next Sunday. That is, whatever that is, 7, 8, 9, 10 days or what have you, to get your meetings with your folks, have those meetings, set a meeting, have those meetings, and give me the list of everyone who's in your group and who's going to be the first director and that person's contact information. From today, Thursday, the 25th of February, through next Sunday, 10 days, you all need to get with your groups, have a meeting with those groups, decide who is going to be your director of your first project or your first project for practice. Have that director contact me so I can get them the login code, and also get me the names of everybody that's in your group. That's what the assignment is between now and next Sunday. If you do that, you satisfy what I need you to do to get a grade for this project. Here's Kevin coming in. Let's get him in here real quick. Okay. Make sure that Kevin's all the way in. Kevin, let me see you real quick. Can you turn your camera on, or are you in the car or what? Is this your last semester, Kevin? You're muted.
Yes, this is my last semester.
Okay, great. All right, you can go ahead and turn your camera off if you choose. So
Okay.
let me finish what I'm saying. We're at the end of this actually, Kevin, but you're here. I'm going to reiterate this at this point so that everybody hears it. It's also going to be posted again, like I said, to YouTube. You guys, if you haven't seen all the lectures, you don't have to go back to the first one, but definitely make sure you're watching the StreamYard demonstrations. So we are at the point where the test will be graded. Those grades will be posted. I'm going over the test to make sure that I didn't give you guys any bad information, because I'm seeing a mistake that seemingly is common amongst some folks. So maybe I gave you some poor information. One. Number two, no one at this point, to the best of my knowledge, is in jeopardy of receiving a bad grade at midterms. We really actually have not had much that we could do. And midterms will be sneaking up on us. We missed the first 2 weeks of the semester because they changed the calendar on us or what have you. So we're just, we're playing it by ear, but everything, I'm satisfied. And if you guys have issues or questions or concerns, you certainly have, the ability to reach out to me. I try to answer email, the Norfolk State email, as regular as possible. But please recognize that I got my daytime job email, my personal email, and blah, blah, blah. So sometimes I don't get to all these emails at the drop of a dime. We will be Kevin, are you in a group?
To my knowledge, no, I'm not yet in one.
Okay, great. Arian, Arviana, and Nardone have created a group, or I've created a group for them tonight. Groups are supposed to be 4 in a group. You will be the 4th. So you're in that group. So everyone else, this is for the YouTube followers and for you as well, Kevin. Everyone else, now is the time to get with your group. You have between this Thursday evening at probably 5:55 p.m. and next Sunday evening. I really don't care if it's at 8 o'clock in the morning or 9 o'clock at night, doesn't matter. Get with your group in this next 10 days. Spend time making sure everybody has everyone's contact information. Get me the names of each individual in the group. Divvy up the responsibilities. Each group should have a director, a producer, an on-air person, and a writer. You will then create in your group the who's going to do what. Send me all the titles, all the people that are going to be in, all the people in your group and who's going to do what, and have the director contact me so they can get the login code for StreamYard. We will start, not this coming Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, doing our first projects. If you don't make it into Tuesday in class, you can do these projects anytime. StreamYard is in fact open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So I know that some people are saying, well, I can't make it to class.
Sure.
Arian, I'm sorry. Did you have something to say, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I was reading something.
okay, that's cool. I know some people say, well, you know what, this class wasn't hard scheduled, so I can't make it to class, so I can't record with my group. Yes, you can. You do not need to be in this class at 5:30 on Thursdays or Tuesdays to record with your group. You and your group can literally decide to, if you all make a decision to, you all can get on at 2 a.m. and do it at 2 a.m. Or you can do it at 1 in the afternoon, or you can do it at 3:30 on a Friday in the afternoon, or 6 a.m. on a Monday. I don't care. You can't tell me that you can't find a way for 4 people to get on one page for 12 minutes, right? We're going to be doing a 10 to 12 minute recording. If you add all of the time, all the bumps and the bruises and stops and starts and all that kind of stuff, you're talking about probably 45 minutes on the long end. So you guys have to find a way to be producers / AKA managers of a project that you can find where 4 people can find a common 45 minutes. You'll do that, record it in StreamYard, and then once you're done the project, the first time, you will email me and say, it's finished, and we are group 1. Your project will be named group 1 or group 2 or group 3 or group 4. And you don't have to use the numbering system. Give your group a name. I don't care what a name, your group can be called Wu-Tang Clan for all I care. It can be called Third Rock Essentials. Doesn't matter to me. Just so that I know that this group has these 4 or 5 members, and this group has these other 4 or 5 members. Once you have that done, I can see what you guys are doing right, what kinds of mistakes. I can give you some criticism, I can give you some feedback, and then we'll do it again. And we'll do it again, and we'll do it again, and then we'll be ready to have our projects that we want to have as our projects for points. These projects right now are literally for me to assess if you're getting it right, if you're getting it wrong, and how I can be a help to you. Can I answer some questions for anyone at this moment?
Yes. Can you repeat the people you said that I was in a group with again one more time?
All right. So the members of the people who are going to make up your group are here. They're already in the chat. They're in the participant list tonight.
Okay. All right.
It's Arian Hall, Arviana Williams, and Nardone, Nardone. What's your last name, Nardone?
Joshua.
Nardone Joshua.
No, Joshua Nardone. Sorry.
Oh, Joshua Nardone. With apologies. Okay. All right. No one needs me to repeat this again. Is that right? Excellent. Hearing no issues, hearing no questions or concerns, I'm going to allow you all to excuse yourselves and go on about your evening. I'll stay on a little bit longer if anybody wants to have a personal conversation with me, and I'll wait to see when the last person leaves. I'm shutting down the room.
Quick
Did y'all
question. You
want
gonna
to
upload this?
exchange information or something?
Hold on. All right, hold on. Somebody said quick question. Let me get to them first.
That was me. You gonna upload this on YouTube anyway, correct? If we
That
got
is
a
correct.
backtrack. All right, that's
That
cool.
is correct. Who had the next question?
I was just saying, I was just asking the people in the group if they wanted to like exchange phone numbers or something.
I see 2 of them have actually started to. Arian and Arviana have put their numbers in the chat. Can you see the chat, Kevin?
Let me see. I don't see nothing in here. Oh, there you go. All right.
Okay, that's Nardone. All right, there's Kevin. So you guys get together. It looks like that's I see more than 3 numbers. That's enough for you guys to make it all happen. Are there other questions I can answer? Good to go. Anybody need me to stick around for them? All right, gang, good luck. You run into any problems using StreamYard, if it's some weird hour, just email me. We'll get around to it the next day. If it's, regular, daytime, 8 o'clock to between 8 and 8 in the evening, call me and I'll see if I can help walk you through it and make it work for you, okay? Y'all have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
You too, thank.
Bye.